I've now killed the most Germans. 1.6 million German casualties for a grand total of 32,000 Australians. That is Communist USA, yes. They finally won the Civil War in like 1945. After being really stupid for a very long time. Yeah, you're just wasting yourselves here. Beacon Company 3s. You know what, I haven't checked. In fact, there's a couple of things I really ought to do. I've just realised I've not been maximising the use of my resources particularly well. First thing I need to do is double check my templates, because I have not done that for a really long time, and I suspect that I'm missing some stuff. Like logistics companies would be really helpful. We do have the support equipment for it. Save. Cavalry ones I don't care as much about than the Marines. Marines are fine. And then the second thing is I have a bucket load of fighter experience, and I have not upgraded my fighters at all. And this is definitely wasteful.
Next, sir. What are your orders, sir? Where's next, sir? Where to, boss? Sir.
More and more American troops are arriving. That's good. I wonder what American manpower is at now. Friendships. Wow. 240,000 on service by requirement. Professionalize the Air Force. Yeah, CSA has still got a lot of their focus troops to get through. Oh, they're down here. I see. Well, the dust is at least settled now. Now my supplies are being stretched rather thin. Slight artillery shortage. Right, Baratia, you were receiving some convoys, were you not? I think I want to send you 100 more. Because I want to make sure that you're in a position to receive everything I send you. Whoa! Three light cruisers, 1 heavy cruiser, and 5 submarines sank 7 destroyers, 4 light cruisers, and 15 convoys while they were being guarded. Pretty nicely done. Speaking of which, how are you doing for repairs? You could do with a bit. The rest of you are fine. And you are basically up to fighting fitness. Now you really are lacking for destroyers. How many capital ships is that? 5, 10, so you need 40 destroyers for optimal coverage. So you know how I was saying I'm being pedantic? I'm going to stop being pedantic. I'm just going to try and sweep the fleet away.
Alright, sir. Where's next, sir? Where to, boss? What are your orders, sir?
That's a big fleet. Looks like the Mongolians and the Japanese have finally stalled the Russian counter-offensive. I mean, they've got to be hurting for the supplies. They've got to, whoa, 29 German convoys and 1 destroyer. Yeah, Germany is starting to feel the pinch a little bit. Naval invasion failing hard.
Orders, sir. Orders, sir. Where to, boss? What are your orders, sir? Where to, boss?
And no, this isn't a real attack, this is just me cutting this off. So notice they're not protecting this at all. Centimetric radar done. Let's get some more radar. Ooh, the last one. Excellent. When do you arrive? Today.
Alright, sir.
And there it is.
Where to, boss?
Let's start applying a little bit of pressure and a little bit of heat. See what we get from this.
What are your orders?
Lost that province, but that's okay actually, all things considered.
Where to, boss?
Sounded like a big battle to me. Not a big one. There are definitely a lot of German ships active in this area. Oh, lost another 2 destroyers. Yeah, see, this is why I really need to get some of these destroyers done. I'm going to say make me 100 convoys just so I can cover what we're sending to India. And then we're going to switch to something else.
Alright, sir.
Going where you want to go. Oh, you want to attack out here? Fine. Oh, I see. You're moving back to this.
Yes, sir.
Rather you didn't. "9 days? You what, mate?" Anyway, that is the last of the mechanized Marines. So what I want to do now is I want to have a very quick look just to see how much manpower I still have with Baratia. Still have 577,000. We're fine. And let's take a quick look at this. Mexico's at 88%. Baratia's at 90%. Isn't 90% the magic number? How do we uncapitulate them? No, it's reinstate, isn't it? You cannot reinstate the Baratia government while they're capitulated. By reinstating the government or Baratia exiled divisions, army leaders and ships will be transferred back to the Baratia commune and will no longer be able to use their exiled veteran manpower for exiled air wings, and the planes will be returned to storage.
Orders, sir.
Germany and Russia have really consolidated their hold over that area. Want to make sure that we get these guys rejigged as much as possible. In fact, let's get all of the Marines focusing purely on this. Please do take the train if you need to. What does it take to uncapitulate somebody? I thought it was you just have to get them back to 90% capitulated. Sorry, 10% capitulated. And how is Baratia doing now? 4 divisions, still have 30,000 manpower. Can I see how much political power they have? No. Let's just save the game real quick. 2 things I want to do. I want to double check the Mexican manpower law and the Baratian manpower law. And we'll flip them to go backwards if we need to. You're on scraping the barrel of 4 million. You can probably go back 1. You have 226,000 service by requirement. You're actually fine. And then Baratia is on service by requirement with 30 million manpower. So we're going to go T, debug, so I can see what the tag for you is, BHC, tag BHC. Check game is paused. I'm going to give you 31 political power. And then we're going to go backwards to... Oh, you only needed 100. Okay, I'll get rid of 31 after this. You can go to extensive conscription. There we go. Nothing gained. It's just a button the AI themselves will never press. Let's actually take a look at them. Doing some repairs, building up some defences. Alright. Mechanized equipment. That's actually a fairly reasonable tree of things to be building, with the exception of your close air support 1 and your tactical ones. Welch Creek Panzerschiff. Pre-Welch Creek submarine, pre-Welch Creek light destroyer. Oh. Otherwise, that doesn't seem too bad. Oh, and we were going to do Mexico as well, weren't we? Yeah, we definitely need to. They have more than enough manpower for this. So we want to go to service by requirement, I think. Let's change it again if they need to. Let's do a quick save. And get on with things. So the reason I'm doing that, by the way, is because when you change manpower laws, it obviously has an enormous impact on your industry. So if we ever want Baratia to legitimately re-enter this war as an actual player, we kind of need them to have an industry. I can't do everything myself, as much as I would like to.
Yes, sir.
You attack that.
Orders, sir.
You guys assist.
Forward! Keep moving! What are your orders, sir? Enemy down!
Here we go. The final offensive. They're completely surrounded. We have superiority. We've even got naval bombardment from somebody. Oh! Big battle again. Germany lost a dreadnought, a heavy cruiser, 2 cruisers, 7 destroyers, and I lost 1 destroyer. Nice. Are you chasing anyone down? No. And you need to go and repair again. This is the downside to having an ancient fleet. Is you lose a lot of dockyard time repairing everything. But how is Germany's navy looking? I'd say it's still growing. And it's going to grow even faster when they take Britain back. I mean, when they actually get the whole of Britain. Did I queue up amphibious trucks? No, I didn't. That's a good point. And there it is. Mission accomplished. We have another port. Boom. It's only a small one, but hey, it helps. And the supply situation still bad, but not awful. So now what I think I want to do is expand
What are your orders, sir?
my front lines so that we're in the mountains. And then once we have a decent front line in the mountains, hell, once we have a front line here and then a little one down here, I'll be very, very happy. How's Serbia getting on? Kicking ass and taking names, no doubt. Nope. The Russians have actually crossed, though they have crossed before and were repulsed. So you say, how many ships do you have now? 218! Good grief, you've built a lot quickly. Most of them probably pre-Welsh Creek destroyers, but still, that's actually quite good. Well done. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn my big fleet off of actually fighting. Yeah, and now they're in another fight, which is not good. Yeah, I prefer you didn't do this. Even they're running away. They're like, what? The undefeated Australasian fleet? Run away! Run away! Especially as the HMCS Drake is proudly leading the fleet still. We still did a ton of damage. What the hell? Repair, 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 repair. And then turn off strike force. Repair, 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 repair. Oh, you're fighting. Crushing the French destroyers. Come on, get that cruiser. Yes! Got it. My strike fleets are better than yours. Alright, now basically everything is off getting repaired, except for the submarines, which I never really bother repairing. So I should probably turn you off as well. This has been a fun naval game, actually. A little bit more than I expected, especially like this late in the game. I wasn't really expecting to have anyone still fighting, but I do. All of those ships off for repairs. Hopefully they don't get intercepted. Alright, Marines are moving up. Man, Burma is really short in equipment. You out of manpower? No, that is purely equipment shortages.
Where to, boss? Yes, sir. All right, sir. Yes, sir. What are your orders, sir?
I'd love to see a Colinus cruiser. We'll see what we can do. I'm not sure that we will be building any new classes. It will take some more research. But it's not impossible. Certainly late enough. Taking all of these. Ooh,
What are your orders,
jumping
sir?
straight into that airbase would be lovely. Especially as we just captured this one. Right. More aeroplanes. Wait a minute. I seem to be very low on aeroplanes. Huh. Our troops bombed 206, enemy troops bombed 2,058. Our fighters lost 481, enemy fighters lost 752. Our bombers lost 0, enemy bombers lost 832. Our support lost 360, enemy support lost 14. We're definitely winning the war in the skies. Oh, I'll bet part of it is because we... Oh no, they're at full efficiency again already. Don't know why. I don't need to be importing quite so much steel. Although that might be because of the convoy production. Yes.
Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Free civilian factories. Whoa, we've actually done it. Still quite a few factories to get built, so jump to it. Convoys are dead, convoys are dead, convoys are dead. Loads and loads of convoys dying. What's the world situation? Much unchanged. Europe has fallen to the Reichspakt. Entente is slowly but surely falling to the Third Internationale, which was just me for a long time. But CSA finally joined the Third Internationale, liberated Mexico, taking out Canada. Canada's fall will mean the end of the Entente. And then it's just going to be the Third Internationale against the Reichspakt. Although I'm really tempted to bring in the Ottomans. Oh, and co-prosperity spheres fight the Reichspakt too. I did say the Ottomans would join at some point, and I do feel like this is the opportunity they'd be waiting for. And I think it would only be fair to bring in Austria if I do that. Now watch as the Ottomans get completely squashed. How many factories do they have? Yeah, not very many. They might be able to take out the Russians, though, which would be quite a big thing. Plus, they'd cost the Germans manpower. Kaiserreich was defeated by the Ottomans, who then went and beat Russia. They might actually help the Entente reappear in France. Go on then, let's do it. Tag. Tour probably. No. So the Ottomans have for a long time been eyeing up Bulgaria. You know what? I think that's actually going to be better. The Ottomans versus Greece, Serbia, Belgrade Pact, and Austria. I don't even know where that is. Momchigrad. But it's a core, so it's clearly theirs. Now, when did it happen? Oh, you know what I did? I unpaused. Just for a second. I don't know if an hour passed. Did I save? That's the question. 180 days. 55 days. So 31st of May. Let's see if everything's changed. Yeah, everything changed. Damn it, AI. How did you make such a mess? Wait, did you